Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit, and it's another updatey day, because it's time to look at another aspect of Update 6.0. Or as it may be, the first video you've seen, because the one I made before, I got a lot of things catastrophically wrong. So when I've got more stuff to do with that, I'm going to revise that video, and also hopefully revise for my exams, and make it better, because although I explained I probably would, I did make a colossal hash of knowing what was going on, and I got a lot of things wrong. And I don't want to confuse people, because I was very confused. But one thing I do definitely know exists is a new Stories of Legend subchapter called Cutpurse Coast. And in the update 6.0, the Stories of Legend levels have an added sense of importance. So basically what they can do now is give you, now and then, random drops of materials for a fellow Atoto Gamatoto's brother to have materials to make your cat base better. I'm going to do a better video on that at some point when we've actually got materials. But yes, today we're going to venture into the new Stories of Legend subchapter, Cutpurse Coast. So, I'm going to press on it. It says new, which is exciting. I don't know why I'm doing my timing thing, because I'm not going to be editing this anyway. Guess it's just out of habit. So let's just have a look at it. And the first level, with a lot of energy it seems to take, is Swim Meet. Now, I've looked this level up, and it looks like a glorious, glorious opportunity for Uber abuse. So what we're going to be using in the slots is, the first slot is very much based on Nurse Woofer's strategy. And that's the strategy that we're pretty much going to be using, except on the bottom row, we have Rurin, which is also Woofer's strategy, but then 4 Ubers. Meg Aphrodite, who's just generally amazing and is good against aliens, Catchy Catchy to slow them, White Rabbit to slow them again, I think, and Catman to just do heaps and heaps of damage. So yeah, loads of Ubers, we're doing it the Regit way, and also with Catman and Meg Aphrodite, I guess we're sort of doing it a little bit of a Matt Shea way as well. So, now I'm going to press attack and venture into Swim Meet. Now, I forgot to address it. Hopefully, maybe in the back, you can hear Battle Cats Rangers music. That's because recording this in this way, where I don't have to edit it, I can't have the game music at the same time. So, thought, you know, let's have a bit of Rangers in the background. But if you can't hear it, I guess it's just me hearing Rangers. But if I look to the beach, there is an invasion of crabs and crocos. And it's horrendous. It's Elmut Crab and the crocos, almost said Rocco, but they're the zombie ones. So yeah, the strategy is to meat shield, which I am notoriously bad at, and basically wave all these things to death. Then we get to the base and unleash the main part of the enemy forces. Then we lure them back and actually use the main Ubers and stuff that we have to defeat them. Now, immediately, these things are actually a lot stronger than I bargained for. I'm going to use a Rurin. It's probably not a good idea. I should have saved Rurin for later on, but being a spoon who can't meat shield, I feel like having the safety precaution of the Rurin is going to be a lot better. Otherwise, I'd probably just lose. Hopefully, I can still be Uber carried, and then the level will be fine. This one, as far as I could see, is actually entirely alien enemies, so it should be fun. I like concepts of levels with entirely the same enemies. We have things like Red Alert, which, as you can probably guess, is just red enemies, and can't remember any of the other ones off the top of my head, but there you go. Lots of Elmut crabs, and if we get through them eventually, we will get to the base. Now, at this point, I'd usually make an edit, but of course, because I'm not editing it, I'm going to have to speak until we get to the base. And even Woofer brought a speed up, and I forgot to do that. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. It's fine. Come on, cats. Walk towards the base with utmost speed. Yes, good. Otherwise, I'll start reciting my Latin set texts at you. Right, okay, here they are. 2 lemurs, an Ursa Major, a strange ghostly squid, and some more crocos. So, we do have quite... Or is it Croxo? There's so many different variations of the names. But anyway, we have a lot of enemies currently hunting us down. And the Rurin might last for a little while, but it is going to get destroyed fairly soon. And then this lot will just come towards our base. And then we'll try and defeat them there. For the moment, Auroran's actually doing a rather good job, which is allowing us to build up monies, but it will die eventually because Lemels are fast and do lots of damage. And there we go, Auroran's dead. So now, as they approach slightly nearer to the base, I'm going to be conscious of spending my monies. They're going to get quite close quite quickly. So now I'm going to start spamming the Ubers, these two, I'd say, Mega Aphrodite and Catman, and then Cat Spam for my life because I don't want Lemels killing all my stuff. As you can see, Mega Aphrodite, hypermaxed, and being the slightly broken Uber that she is, has done an extraordinary amount of damage, but as you can see, when the meat shielding is not there, she gets completely destroyed. But then the enemies, rather quite quickly, are getting destroyed themselves. So as long as I'm not a colossal spoon, I should be fine. We've now got Catchy in to shoot balls of flame and fire and destruction, and now the Ilmut Crab has absolutely no chance of doing anything. My +2 White Rabbit means business, I tell you. And it will shoot you and slow you down because, of course, these are all alien enemies. I've got anti-alien cats. They're really, really not going to be going anywhere. So I think this has been a rather good job. I did have a sneak peek to the next level. Well, I assume it's the next level on the internet. And it looks horrible. That's probably going to be a lot more difficult, and I'll probably end up doing that in, I don't know, the stream if I have time. But that will probably be a lot later. These update videos are a one-off thing. I'm trying to get them done to, you know, showcase the update. But primarily, I should be revising, and I will be revising. But yeah, that is Swim Meet done. And I haven't got material, but I promise you can get materials from these. It comes up on a little screen, tells you. And when I do get more materials, I'm going to actually properly showcase the Toto thing because I had no idea what was going on before. I'll be honest. No idea. Hope you enjoyed.